Welcome back to the Threeskins Podcast. Best podcast. You just know the spiel. 100 likes.
That old spiel.
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
No, 99 likes. We're
no,
dropping down
on the audio.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
let's be honest. It could have been 10 times worse. It was like a minute, less than a minute. Anyway.
One job, Greggy. Welcome back to the Threeskins Podcast. Best podcast.
Yeah.
There is.
I mean, you know that Spotify thing? You know, the stupid Spotify thing?
Rap.
Apparently, my most listened to podcast wasn't the Threeskins. It was fucking Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and you give him so much shit.
But the thing is,
Greg.
he had that fat guy. You know the fat guy with lots of tattoos and he cooks food? Matty Matheson. He had him on, and like literally, for some reason, Spotify knew I like this fat guy. And they're like plastered it all over my Spotify.
Like the fat guy.
So I clicked on it. I watched like 5 minutes of it, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't really like watching this because Joe Rogan's a terrible interviewer." And he literally just goes, "Oh, have you ever eaten like a moose that got hit by a car?" It's like no one cares, Joe. No one fucking cares. So
Okay.
anyway, my point is
that
I'm part of the problem. Because I'm not listening to Threeskins.
Yeah,
now
you're here
available on
moaning
Spotify.
about it. Yeah, you're like feeding Joe Rogan's like.
I fucking hate him so
empire,
much.
mate.
I don't know. I don't hate him. He's so overrated. Is it? I think it's just how is he the biggest?
Someone described it good on a comment I read once, and they call him Bropra. He's like Oprah for guys.
Yeah. Because he used
Bropra.
he used to
brilliant.
sell like you know like
That's
testosterone
amazing.
pills and shit like that. Like hoodoo.
We
homo
always
shit.
shit on Slaphead.
I was thinking like Bropra. What are you talking
Bropra.
about? Yeah, that's
Mate,
great.
we're gonna have a slaphead here one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slappy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going bold, and it's not good.
You've always been going bold.
Yeah, I know, but now it's like bad. Like I don't know if it's where I've just had my hair cut short. I don't know. Probably it's just
It's definitely too short. You need to start growing your hair long, man.
So, can everyone
and do the
just have a look at the tip jar down below? We're funding his hair plugs. But that
Yes.
segues onto an amazing donation that we got this week. That
we got a
will
donation?
load. Oh, you don't. Greg never reads the chat.
I can't read.
That's a good point.
Sorry, dead air. Loading.
Yeah,
sorry,
come on,
we're
man.
loading here. Sorry, we're
What's with
loading
this?
because we don't prepare anything because that's how.
Should I have it loaded
that's-
up?
Well, it wouldn't let
preloaded
me
up?
print screen
what
it,
we
so I have
do.
to reload it every time. So, I'm gonna. This is from Reborn Audio. I'm not gonna say your full name. I don't know if people.
It's how
like
you're
that or
known
not.
on YouTube
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't-
comment.
there's no point
I don't know
unless
if
they
you
ask you
like
to,
it.
innit?
But if
Maybe
you do, we'll
if
do it on
you-
the next one.
Yeah, maybe if you write a message, just say like if you don't mind being named or not, like, and then because do you know what I mean? Be easier.
Charlie, thank you. It says this is a nice little thing for
doing?
us.
Go on.
An early Merry Christmas to you, boys. This probably isn't the most you've ever received or will ever receive, but I've watched and listened to all of the podcasts and content from Matt's channel with
Oh,
you
shit.
with the three of you, sorry, and realise I've had hours of free content without giving something back.
Oh,
Legend.
That is
Oh.
fucking-
You make a mundane corporate job highly bearable, although I probably look mental to the people when I'm crying with laughter at some of the stuff you will come out with. Please don't get fired.
yeah. We're not we're not
mate,
liable for any.
We're
jobs
worth getting
lost.
fired for.
You
We're
see,
worth
that's-
getting fired for.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's to you three. So here's to you three, and please never stop doing what you do, Charlie.
Oh, thank you, man.
Reborn Audio in the
I
YouTube comments.
Really appreciate that.
So if
That's
you see him in
awesome.
the YouTube comments for this, tell him he's a legend.
Yeah, he comments on most of them.
Yeah,
that I
so
see.
very
so.
familiar.
Sound man,
name.
really appreciate that.
That's-
But yeah, if you would like to donate and then write a little message for us to read out on this podcast, like we just did, tip jar is in the link in the description box. That box is below us, full of all the stuff. That's where you'll find that.
That was amazing. When it came through, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you sent it to me the
A
other day, and I was
donation?
like, we haven't had just a donation in ages.
But I don't want to say how
like
much
that,
it is, but
Yeah,
it's a handsome amount.
it was not. It was good, man. Thank you very. Yeah, definitely.
It really means a lot to
Yeah,
us.
100%. Because, like you say, without that, because eventually we want to, like we said, when we start doing our Patreon, every penny that we earn from that, we're going to want to put straight back into the podcast, trying to make it better through like small things. You know what I mean? Whether that
And we
be
have said that
having
in the past,
a setup
though.
and but
Yeah,
you
we
know,
never had a Patreon.
If it's a
have we?
No.
if it's a regular income, then we can definitely do it.
Mhm.
And also a word from our sponsors.
Oh yes,
What, are we still doing sponsors?
yes, Greg. Roll VT.
Hi, support for Threeskins is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming, champions of the world. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0, all across Europe. You heard that right, the 4.0. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer just for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code Threeskins at manscaped.com. Don't trust me? How about you listen to some of our customers?
I once had an unfortunate incident shaving my ballsack with hairdresser's clippers. Not gonna get that with the new Lawnmower 4.0 from Manscaped.
Imagine shaving with a sleek, well-designed, optimized trimmer that makes shaving time your favorite time in the bathroom.
With the 4.0, you can customize your trim with additional guard lengths 1 to 4, so I can trim my balls and then my beard.
No, wait! If you've been using the same nut trimmer on your face, you've been doing it wrong. No one wants to end up with pubes in their mouth.
Did I mention the 4.0 has wireless charging with some long words that I don't, it just does wireless.
I once tried shaving my balls in the dark, but now thanks to the 4.0, I can see where and who I'm trimming.
Your balls will thank you.
I know mine have.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Threeskins at manscaped.com. Yes, that's 20% off and free shipping with the code Threeskins at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
Hey guys, welcome to
Greg, do the whole thing now.
I can't even remember
The
it.
whole spiel.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that like, I quite enjoyed doing that. That was pretty fun.
It was good.
I don't like really advertisements,
Mm.
so that's why I made it as shit as
Well,
possible.
if you've already watched it, then
It was good. It was purposely shit.
No,
like,
it
it's
was.
good shit.
It was. I'm not going to be good shit. I tried
Yeah.
to make it like so everyone would skip it, so that no one would. Because I hate adverts. Didn't you hate adverts? I was just trying to spite
manscaped.com.
I was trying to spite Manscaped by making something so bad.
If you want a Christmas present for someone
Yeah.
who has
Yeah.
a hairy...
And you're close enough
area.
to like.
I will say I've
it's
literally
a weird thing to give someone as a present, isn't it?
No,
Here you go.
no,
Hey,
really.
Pops!
Yeah. Hey, Dad, trim your nuts with
literally
this. Yeah.
when we trimmed our nuts for the video. I haven't trimmed them since, and it has only grown back about that much. So it's pretty good.
And for you,
so I've
they're
just
normally
been,
like this.
so I've been using it as like a beard trimmer. It's pretty decent.
Well, they told you not to. But
Well,
you
I
can.
don't care.
Mm.
I haven't had any issues from it. It's not like I got gonorrhea or anything in my mouth. At least I don't think I do.
We should all go for an STI test.
No.
Alright, they've got-
Good idea.
You're not
They're
sticking
infected, boys.
sticking anything down my dick.
What, your pee hole? Why not? Well, not even a daisy.
Ooh, no, especially not a daisy.
That's just like
I want to try a
I think-
bouquet next time.
Try sunflower.
I think that's just one of those things, man. Like when you hear like the catheter stories people have, it's just like I don't want to put anything down there.
No.
It's just not right.
And if you were like awake as that's being like pulled at like it makes it go away like thinking about it like it hides.
I'm just gonna let myself
fucked.
die.
I got an idea for a video. I've said before about doing the tug of war where you've both got catheters in and you...
That's
Yeah, that is
But
just
how about,
grim.
how
No one
about
wants
the
to hear
catheter
about
skipping rope?
you'd have to be really
you
far
spin
apart.
me right round, baby.
Oh, you'd have to be so in sync like
Yeah.
'cause if one of you threw it out it would be fucked.
Wrong. That's
just
just
rip it out
wrong.
That's
again,
so
like,
funny. I love it.
Ugh.
I'm funny. Do you know what? Here's something that I was thinking the other day. You find yourself the funniest,
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
you? Because
Yeah.
you know your own humour.
Well, I don't know if you find yourself the funniest, but like, yeah, you know exactly what you find. Because like, I find the dumbest shit funny.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
And like, I always used to hate. You know when people would say like, oh, like, why are you laughing at your own joke? Where it's like, because I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think it was fucking.
Yeah.
hilarious.
I never got
Like,
that.
exactly.
I always hated
Like,
when people
of
are
course
like,
I'm gonna laugh. I think it's
we
funny.
laugh at your own joke. It's just like because it's funny.
Yeah, because I think it's funny enough to tell you out loud. So why would I
Yeah.
not? I wouldn't
hate
tell you a
when
joke I
people are
thought
like
was
that.
shit.
Such a shitty attitude. That.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah. I don't
What I
know.
don't understand about that is what, like, on a side note, is like comedians who have said the same thing 1,000 times on stage before a special will still laugh at it. I don't get
Yeah.
that bit.
Yeah. For me, like, I don't like.
Do you know what I mean?
I think
There's jokes I can repeat, and I'll be like, "That's always funny." But
6 plastic horses.
for me, it's like it's like situational humor, something that's only funny in the context of that one time it ever happens.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Which I think a lot of our
like
podcasts
someone in
is.
the audience like could react in a certain, like in a comedy set. Do you know what I mean? Someone in the
Yeah.
audience might react funny, and that like throws you off a little bit, and it's like never.
I think it's
that
probably why I
before,
don't like stand-up comedy much. Is that like
So
I
love
like
stand up. Like,
I like things that I don't really like people telling jokes. I don't find people telling jokes funny. I just think a lot of it's like because like obviously everyone jokes about the airline food, but let's be honest, every joke that a stand-up tells is basically just some slight change of that fucking stupid airline shit. I'm just saying, I just don't
Not
like
all
them.
of them.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's only a few people I like.
Beat me with that
There's
argument.
only a few stand-up comedians I even like. You know what I mean? I can't think. And another thing is that a lot of people love British comedy,
Yeah.
especially
We are good at
obviously
it,
because we're in
like-
Britain.
Yeah.
But I think British comedy is trash.
Oh no, but there's
So
loads
much of
good
it is
ones.
so shit. It's like,
Like what?
or it is like
Name a British comedy
okay.
that you think's like overrated.
Mr. Brown's Boys.
Yeah, but that's not like it's not like hyped up.
Dude,
to
like-
fuck, that,
It
is.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. Well, it's
People fucking
it's
love
more
it.
hyped than it should be.
Well,
Middle-aged
but it's
women
number
love that
one-
shit.
number
It's
one-
not up there with like like big British sitcoms.
number one British comedian that is famous. I know that you guys probably don't like him, but he's really famous, and a lot of people like him. But he's just not a good comedian. Is Mike McIntyre?
I knew that
It's
one.
so
Yeah.
shit. But here's another one.
Is he like a
I don't
big
think
comedian now?
I don't think
though?
Lee
Like,
Evans is funny either.
Ooh.
I just
Lee
don't-
Evans is funny when
That's a
Yeah,
lot-
see,
when you're-
struck a chord there.
I don't
Lee
care.
Evans is funny when you're 13. I don't know.
Sean
Or maybe
Locke.
people.
Sean Locke. Don't think Sean Locke's
Oh,
funny.
Sean Locke was
Sean
brilliant.
Locke. His stand-up.
Don't
just
start
shit.
cussing out Sean
But-
Locke, man.
I know,
after
no,
the
no.
man's
No.
gone and he can't defend
8 out
himself.
of 10 cats countdown.
Yeah,
He's good in that because it's like his
Situational.
It's situational. He's
yeah.
He's
However-
making jokes. He's making jokes about things that are
See,
happening
this
in the
doesn't
room.
sound like a. This sounds like a you problem though, because you
Yes,
just
it
don't
is
like.
a you problem. I'm
you
here
don't like
airing my
stand-up.
grievances. I'm not saying that this is how everyone else feels. This
Yeah.
is just how I feel.
Because I think I've seen Sean Locke stand up and he's quite funny.
I just
well,
don't like.
think
I
I've
feel like I
been-
said, I
Was.
just don't find stand up funny. It's just,
Yeah, see, I
it's-
like story based like Dave Chappelle's stand up. He's the king. He's the king of that. Like
Well, he
introducing
used
like
to be
a
the king. He's so boring now.
no.
He's
His
just
like
making the
latest
same. He's
his
made the
latest
same. It's
Netflix
like,
one is brilliant.
It's like the same 3 jokes every single time now.
Nah, he always has a new angle on it. He's like the way he tells his
I
storytelling.
really liked
is-
his one he did after that. The riots. That was pretty good.
What one was that?
He's
can't
just
even
like he's
remember
like
how many-
outdoors or some shit. That was
don't
I like that
don't
one. That was
really
pretty
remember
good.
that one. Anyway, yeah. So we've done the thing. We've done the other thing. I think it's on to the big thing.
What's the- I
What
didn't
two
even know
things did
had
we
any-
just
yeah.
do? We were just talking nonsense then.
Nonsense. The nonsense 10 minutes that we do every time. Yeah.
British comedy shit.
Yeah.
The Office.
I like Mighty Boosh. That's good comedy. It's probably one of my favourite.
Yeah, there's
really
loads of
British ones.
brilliant, amazing British comedies.
Black Book's pretty good. I like that.
Black
one.
Adder.
Black Adder's great. Black Adder. No, but that's like I love that shit. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, but we've just named like 6 British comedies that you like. and
Yeah,
you're
I
sitting
know.
here Going,
like,
they're shit.
Peep Show is great as well.
7. Go on, keep
No, but
saying
I'm not
more
saying
that you
I'm
enjoy.
not saying that all British comedy is shit. I'm
That's
just saying
what you said.
I'm just
2
saying
minutes ago.
I'm just saying that British people act like it's like higher level than other countries. When
better
it's
than-
just the same.
Okay.
Well, it depends.
The
'cause
only
you
other
watch...
country that's better at comedy than England is Nigeria.
Yeah. No. Dude, Nigerian comedy is next level. He's not. Me and Matt used to. Okay,
It's true.
This might seem
It's
like we're
so
trying to be.
funny.
It might seem like we're being disingenuous, but me and Matt used to sit and watch the Nigerian like. We used to have like a Sky or whatever, and had like the Nigerian film / TV channel, and we would put it on, and you could sit there for hours.
It's the funniest thing
And it's
ever.
just the best
We
shit.
just used to get drunk or high, just watch it, and just fucking.
Yeah, but anything's
cry with
funny
laughter.
when you're mashed like that.
Like, even when you're sober.
You just underestimate Nigerian comedy, mate.
Okay. Yeah. So the main thing is today. This is pretty much what we did last on another episode.
Mm.
It is the illegal life pro tips and hacks. Well, the unethical ones first, then the illegal ones.
I like both. I like unethical stuff.
We're gonna
and
help you
illegal
guys.
Stuff.
Gonna help you guys bury some bodies.
Two of my favorite things, really. Stuff that's wrong and stuff that is legal.
Right.
But you know what I mean? It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of shit that people was like, "Oh, that's wrong," but like,
You're
you
interested.
sit and
You're,
think
you're
about
always
it.
interested.
Is it really
in...
that wrong?
No.
Just gonna say, these aren't all
Most of it is.
incredible.
Like murdering
Yeah,
kids and things.
yeah. That's
like,
oh yeah. Well, it depends really.
what?
There are contexts. There's context. Like imagine, okay, you can save 100 people, or you kill one kid.
Yeah,
See,
but what's the
now I've just proven you wrong, so you can shut your mouth.
I kill all 101.
Where's the option for both? Yeah.
Got
Anyway,
it.
go on.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna put it disclaimer on this. They're not all amazing tips. However, we can always make them better, as we did last time.
We make everything better, don't we?
We do.
That's just our act. That's our whole gig.
Get into the tips.
Yeah. Do that before we.
Oh yeah, we're talking
run off again.
Okay,
like,
whatever. My brain,
Heat.
ADHD, man.
I don't know how we do it. Yeah, like
It's ADHD.
Lewis,
brains, man.
yeah.
Greg would
I
look funny
think
fat.
so.
You would look hilarious fat.
Yeah, dude, you
It's only
fat
'cause
would
I'm
be great.
so skinny. Like,
I'm fat and bold.
oh mate. I think the future is not looking great at the moment. Fuck.
I don't know if anyone saw, but like I did that. Matt did that face app thing with me fat, and I just looked like Bam Margera.
I did see that. Yeah.
Because he's got the same sort of like googly eyes that we have. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say about the Spotify thing. If you want to do that, you don't have to. We could do it at the end.
Yeah, we'll do it at the
your
end if
Spotify
we
rap
feel
thing,
we need
yeah.
to. It's what
You
everyone's
just have
talking
to-
about,
you just
man.
have to
People
do
don't
it.
shut
Not
up.
by the time this gets out.
Yeah,
That's true.
like 2 weeks or something.
Okay, so if you accidentally, this is unethical. This isn't illegal. We'll get to the illegal ones. If you accidentally damage something in a place you rent, change the time and date on your phone to the first day you rented it, and take a picture of the damage. Then you can report it to your thing.
Wait, say that again.
Oh
What?
god, not that. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
If
no,
you
sorry.
accidentally damage something in a place that you rent,
Yeah.
change the time and date on your phone to the first day you rented it, and take a picture of the damage.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't
That doesn't. How?
because
I don't get how that
you're
helps.
complaining about it like later on. They'll be like, "Well, why didn't you notice that? Why didn't you notice
Yeah,
the
why
hole
have
in the
you
wall
not
when
told
bought
us
the
until, like,
place?"
6 months later?
This might work for the first week.
Maybe-
Yeah, it's like, dude, landlords are cunts. They even if you went in and reported it immediately, they'd be like, you did that as soon as you walked in through the door. That's just what these cunts are like. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
there's no way of getting around it.
There's no two ways about that. Can't deny that.
I hate landlords, mate.
Why?
It's just a bit of a like, parasitic existence. They don't do anything, but they make money from it. You know what I mean? It's a bit silly. That's like a thing.
A parasitic existence.
No, but you know what I mean. I just like I'm not trying to be like I'm just saying that it's like when a person works hard and they get money, who gives a fuck? You know
Yeah,
what
but
I mean?
well, not all landlords, but a lot of landlords worked hard to get money and then did that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is that like
It's like the OG crypto.
nah, because mate, not in the UK. 80% of land in the UK is owned by people who inherited it from their parents, who then inherited it from the lords and ladies that helped William the Conqueror.
Landlord.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like 80% of land in the UK is owned by the people who inherited it from a long line of lords and ladies. That motherfucking the William Conqueror. You telling me these fucking Normandies coming into our country? Fucking these French, mate. These French coming in our country. They stole all of our land, and now they're making us pay to use it.
Well,
I'm saying that's wrong, mate.
Threeskins have gone very BMP this episode.
This is
haven't
this
we?
is this is what
Fucking French.
this is
This is not good.
something that me and Greg were talking about before. Like every time we go to a footpath, and it's
Yeah.
on like a land or like a lord's land.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's always like super overgrown and shitty.
Yeah, you can see that, and like you get
kind of because legally in this country, footpaths you have to keep clear.
yeah.
But like even if you own the land, and they seem to make it look like, well, no one's gonna fucking walk down there if I leave it like a piece
Mate,
of
the
shit.
best thing
It's
is
probably
that
just when you own so much, you can't keep a track of all of it.
but the best thing is when the
true.
footpath goes near like their house, and you see them like staring out the window. Yeah, they're like it's like they sit there all day waiting for like fucking.
Why are you fucking peeping over walls at like?
Why am I peeping over walls, my friend?
Why are you not peeping over
Yeah.
At least by a
Are you not
periscope.
interested?
I'm interested.
I want to see what they look like. I want to see if they got like some big moustache and monocle. You know what I mean? Still wearing fucking Victorian dress.
Shall I
These
get on
old
to the next
posh
one
people,
then?
man. You know
Yeah.
what? You never know.
Is anyone else having a beer?
I'm not allowed to. I got to drink.
You want one?
Drive. I got to drive.
I might have a beer.
That was cagey.
Caging.
I don't know if that's the right word. All right. If you are crafting a lie,
Yeah.
try to include a detail that makes you look foolish. It helps disarm the skepticism of the lie.
That's not even like an unethical life tip. That's like some psychology bullshit. Like,
It's well, yeah,
That's
psychology's unethical.
that's some like reverse psychology
Wait, what?
shit.
Say it again.
So, if you are crafting a lie, try to include a detail that makes you look foolish. It helps disarm the skepticism.
Yeah, that's good. Like, if you're late to work and you no, that
I
wouldn't
can't.
work.
I
I know it, yeah.
can't come to work because I've shit my pants.
Yeah.
Nah, but like,
Oh, okay.
And they're not going to be like, oh, fucking
what
mop up and fucking
yeah,
get it.
what boss hears that and goes, "Oh, just clean yourself and fucking come in then."
That's probably the best one to use because, like, diarrhea as like an excuse for because most people don't want to get into it. Like, oh, so how long have you had it for and all this?
You'd be surprised,
No,
mate.
but as
Some
soon
of
as you
these
go,
bosses don't
I'm
give a
fucking-
fuck. They want
Some
want
of
the
them though,
details.
but if you work at like a chain, like say you're working in like Asda and you have like a general manager and he's got like, you know, a lot of people, you call up like and just go, I can't come in today because I'm running late
I
because I've
shit my
shit my
pants."
pants. Like they're just gonna be like, they're not gonna have to respond to that. They're just gonna be like, all right, like just take as long as you need. Like,
I shit my pants at the fair.
yeah, you know those pranks where people call into jobs that they don't work at and quit. Like you should do it. Or we should do it, but when you call in and say you're running late because you shit your pants, you just pretend that you work there.
I've been running late. I got the runs.
See, I think like when I lie, definitely, I add a little bit of sprinkle of truth for it, or like a bit of a degradation to myself to like sort of disarm the person.
Yeah.
So when you go up to a girl and you're like, yeah, I've got a fucking massive dick. It's a bit green. Because they're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna hear that and be like, that's a bit weird. But
Is
that's
this a
not
line
gonna.
that you've used before?
Yeah, of course.
No. The rule is like not the rule, but like one of the best things to do is to
So you got a small dick.
what is it? Under
Yeah, you always say to a woman that you have a tiny dick.
no, you don't do that.
But the funny thing is,
and then you overachieve, like undersell, overachieve.
undersell, overachieve,
undersell it. Yeah, that's it. Because then it's always going to be
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely true.
God, we got a good vocab here.
But that depends.
We need like
though.
our own like
That depends,
dictionary
'cause,
corner
like,
or some shit.
sometimes you have to lie that it is good to even get to the point where you can prove it's good.
Yeah, it's
okay.
pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know. It's quite difficult.
I don't have this problem because I've got a big dick, so it's not like.
Dude,
not an
I've
issue.
sat and I've edited your dick out of videos.
Yeah, same.
1,000 times. But I will
It's
say,
See, I wouldn't get it out all the time if it was tiny. Like
It takes about
I
an hour to
probably
do
would.
normally. Like,
it don't really matter
pixel
what
by
it's like
pixel.
flaccid anyway. You know what I mean?
nah.
And because I'm sat there.
Who cares about the
masturbating.
size of a flaccid dick? What uses a
Yeah.
flaccid dick?
Yeah. I'm just
to
gonna
anyone?
put my flaccid dick in.
Do you guys know what duffel bag
You wait till you see my flaccid
bag.
You
dick.
want some acorns, do you?
Duffel bag,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what they call it, isn't it? They duffel bagging.
There's just
Duffel bag. They actually got a name for it. Why did
Duffel
it,
bag.
Who even
It's
tries?
funny,
Why'd
innit?
you bother? It's just like if it's like at that point, you're just like, let's just.
Well, it's not at that point. That's the thing.
What do you mean?
I'm really
Because
confused.
it's not pointy anymore.
Ah.
Well, your
really
dick goes sharp when you get it. It's a bit weird.
It's like a dart, mate. Like.
Fucking 7, mate.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Snowblade.
Everyone seems to forget about that bit. That's fucking ridiculously
dude, it's
horrible.
Brutal. That one.
Okay, here's another one, guys.
Go on.
I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know if this necessarily will work. But when people stick their iPhone up in the air and your vision is obstructed, like a festival or...
Okay, yeah.
Like this, that,
That's a
and the other,
thing.
yell, Siri, whose phone is this? To unlock their phone.
Does that work? Should we try it now?
You
Yeah,
got
get
an
it out.
iPhone?
Let's go.
Right, so I'm gonna put my phone up and take a video. Like, oh, we're at a concert. Oh wait, oh my god.
Siri, whose phone is this? Siri! Siri!
Oh, apparently it only works if you have like the second newest iPhone.
That's
Well,
what do you fucking do? Bullshit.
That's bullshit.
On to the next one, boys.
Debunked. We're like
Debunked.
the Mythbusters.
Right, here's a good one.
This is going well.
Are you visiting someone in hospital?
No.
Stage a photo or two in their hospital bed for future perfect sick / injured / don't want an excuse. It's dope.
That's brilliant. And take
I
a
like
few
that
different position ones and yeah, because
When have you got this surgery
multiple.
again? I'm going to have to get some pics.
Surgery? I don't know. I don't know the exact date. They've like literally not given me one. I've got to go in like a
NHS, man. Useless.
like 3 days beforehand. I think it's on the 8th, and then I think it's on the 11th. But they're so
Ring them up and just
all
play.
over the place.
flaky. Like.
Just like I'm in pain. Just do what old people do, man. Like, old people, man.
Just clog the place up.
It's like mate,
Hospital and
old
outside
people
of it.
clog everything up.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, man.
The world is clogged up by old people, really, isn't it? Like everywhere.
Dude, yeah, like it's such a big
Well,
issue.
not everywhere,
Yeah,
but-
I remember when I was like in geography class, like year fucking I don't know, year 11 or whatever. It's like my teacher was there, like, oh yeah, we have issue with aging populations, and I'm just
Asian.
no, aging.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
Jeez, boys.
Fuck. Then you need to like work on how you pronounce your words.
It's because my mum.
Jesus.
Anyway.
But you see, the
Anyway.
thing is, because you said that, that's how fucked up it was. Like when we went. I mean, I went to
Yeah.
school like after, like, but
No,
even
this
still,
was
when I
what,
was
like-
at school, like there was none of this. It wasn't even that long ago. Like I've nearly been out of school like 10 years
It's
now.
like a half a
But
lifetime ago for me now.
They used to
man, you
say
know what I
fucked
mean?
up shit like that, and as a kid, you just be like, okay. And it's not until you sort of get out into kids now are like,
I don't know, dude. Whenever
people
I go
talk
to the pub,
about,
people
like-
tell you 10 times worse
oh
shit.
yeah, no, but that's in the pub with that older generation.
Yeah,
do you know what I
that's
mean?
true.
But
The
when
old
you're
boys.
now
Oh,
in school,
boys.
like it must be so different, like what they can and can't, and how they like. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. It might be, but I don't know.
It's gotta be. It has to be. The way the world is now and how under do you know what I mean? Like everyone can't offend anyone, don't offend anyone, and to a certain extent I'm up to that. Like if you there's no need to
I
be a
feel
nasty
like
cunt.
more offensive
But-
jokes are being
Yeah.
said now than like.
Yeah, but not in places where like you wouldn't be in like schools and in important do you know what I mean? Like because the kids would be like just fucking wired differently now, do you know? At least I think anyway.
Yeah, but I reckon that their kids are gonna be like, mate, my parents are such fuddy-duddies, and then they're gonna become like.
It happened in the 50s.
Maybe.
It's gonna be like ridiculous.
In the 50s, everyone was all like really prim and proper, conservative. Oh, we don't say things like that in our household.
Then the
60s, man.
and 70s
like,
come along.
let's do drugs. Everyone was fucking mental.
Yeah. So in like 10 years' time, 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years' time at this rate, but
Yeah, man.
it'll probably come
I
back around
think
again.
there's definitely something to it. Yeah, like a sort of cyclical generational thing.
It's probably very that's
Just not wanting
It's
to
not
be
bad.
like your
'Cause,
parents.
like, a lot of it,
Yeah.
a lot of how you
Yeah.
are is sort of a reaction to your parents. It's like, oh fuck them and their dumbass shit.
yeah. It's very
It's true.
true.
I
Every
think
kid
that-
goes through that point, like where they're just like, fuck you and you dumbass, bebop or whatever the fuck.
K-pop.
Bebop, you know, like
That's like
Jazz.
breakdancing, isn't it? Bebop,
no, it's like 50s jazz, isn't it?
isn't it? Bebop.
Nah, bebop. Bebop
B-boy.
is bebop is jazz. Bebop jazz, cowboy bebop.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something like Howard Moon says, isn't it? He's like, bebop. I'm sure he
Yeah,
does
yeah.
weird shit like that.
You've seen the new Cowboy Bebop, haven't you? What do you think?
You tell me to watch this shit all the time, and I
Okay,
never do.
So it isn't the
The
worst
anime's
thing I've
amazing.
ever seen. It's not the best thing I've ever seen.
That's pretty much everything.
It's annoying because
That's two things, Greg. The worst thing you've ever seen, and the best thing you've ever seen.
Okay,
how many things are in between that, Greg?
Okay, so the issue is there's 1,000 issues, and there's some stuff that's done very well, and there's a lot of stuff that's done really bad. So it's like,
what season are they?
It's
on?
irritating because you watch one episode.
They've done a live action.
Oh, okay.
So you watch one episode and you'll be like, "Ah, that's alright actually,"
Why does
and then you'll
everything
watch
have
the
to go
next
live
episode
action?
and you'll just be like, "Ah, what the thing I hate about it is that it's Netflixified. If that's probably a term now. Like like Netflix shows are every episode's an hour long and. Oh, it has to have like all this intertwining story and all that. It has all that shit, and the original TV show is just 20 minutes, self-contained story.
Yeah,
and I love that shit. That was what made the
good.
That was the big thing. I hate. There's a lot of other things that are shit about it, but like that's the thing that pissed me off the most.
I think it's
and
just
it
hard
gets
to,
a drag because I don't want to sit and watch an hour episode. Okay, I don't give a fuck about this guy's ex-wife or some shit like that. I want to go fucking shoot some cowboy shit, do some cowboy stuff.
Pause it.
I think transitioning though from like live action to it's weird because I just think like if you go from like a successful show like Trailer Park Boys is a good example, like they had a series and then it goes to a cartoon, but because it's still like all their voices and they can still do all the same sort of shit but just make it a bit wackier, that like adds to it because it's like, oh, that's really cool. But when you go the other way, when you've got a cartoon and then, because most of those people are like just normally just voice actors, and then you go live action, it makes the whole element of the show completely different.
Well, that's
because they're different people, and so it's hard for you to get into it because you're like, I'd rather just be watching.
You'll get people complain that actors don't sound like the people from the TV show.
But it does fuck with
your
they
don't look like them, or blah blah blah.
It fucks with your perception of the because you just look at it and you're like, well, this isn't like.
That's always the issue of adapting things to different things because like. It's like with books. It's like when a book is adapted into a film, you're always going to have some motherfuckers like, oh, they didn't have my favourite bit of the book. Oh,
Bombadil.
Because obviously I read Dune, and Dune is an adaptation of a book. And there was a lot of that when it first came out. And
I still haven't seen it. Is it good?
Lord of the Rings, when Lord of the Rings first came out, Lord of the Rings fans fucking hated it. They fucking they thought it was the worst thing that ever happened to them. I'm not joking.
Really?
There are loads of like screenshots of like Lord of the Rings forums from back in like 2000, 2001 or whatever, and they're literally there going,
Hobbit?
Yeah.
No, literally, and they hate it. They fucking hate it. But 5 years later, it's like the best thing that's ever happened.
Do you know what that probably is?
It's weird.
I'd say what that is though is because it's like it's the same as like Dune now. Do you know what I mean? Because like. I'd never heard of Dune, but like, say you were a Dune nerd now and you saw that it's just come out now. And it's not how you thought it would be. You'd be like, "Oh, this is fucking shit." But say you're a kid now, say you're like I don't know, like 10, and you see Dune, you're gonna grow up and you might then read the book and you're gonna be like, "I fucking love Dune." And the movie,
it's like Star Wars.
Do you know what I mean?
Star Wars, like when the prequel trilogy came out. People fucking hate it.
Yeah, but kids, if you were a kid then, it's just like Star Wars.
So many people nowadays are like, I love prequels, I love Clone Wars and all this stuff. But it's because you grew up with that. They
grew up with it. Yeah, I think that's the Lord of the Rings thing. Because because I know like we're all fans of like the books and stuff, but that probably sparked from a love of like the movies, isn't it? Like, do you know? Because I know that's how it happened.
There's no way I would have read those.
I saw the Lord of the Rings movies without knowing any, and it was like
I would not have read those books if it wasn't for the fact that I watched
so it opens
the
it up to it. But if you were like a massive Lord of the Rings nerd, say you were like 40 and you grew up like reading them and imagining it, and then it comes out and you're like,
it doesn't have.
What's this fucking?
It has to have this important one scene because it expresses the character in ways that they come out with shit like that, and it's just like shut the fuck up, nerd. Just shut the fuck up. No one gives a fuck about your dumbass stupid scene where they eat and talk about Elfish for fucking 6 hours. No one fucking cares. All right, it's not gonna make good cinema.
Shut up, nerd.
It's a film. It's not a fucking book.
Shut up, you fucking nerd.
Go read the book. But anyway, I that's enough about it. I like I said.
Shut up, Grandma.
Adapting shit is gonna be different. Fucking suck it up. Shut the fuck up.
Innit? If you don't like it,
don't watch it. I hate nerds, man. I fucking hate
suck.
Like, like when you were like younger, and like I was a nerdy kid, and like nerds get beaten up, and you're like, why are nerds getting beaten up? Then you start to realize, okay, that's why they get beaten up. Fucking they go punch them, knock them out.
Right, so here's one. I'm gonna like reword this because the way they've worded this is shit. But
cool.
You start a raccoon removal business.
Okay,
that's no good for us.
Yeah, that's what, fox removal maybe.
Yeah,
no, by releasing raccoons in your neighborhood.
That's good. That you could say that about
Release
Yeah,
you could do that about loads. Become
termites.
pest removal. Just release.
Yeah.
rats everywhere.
termites also. Well, we don't really have termites here either.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
And then there'd be no competition.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think that's like this. Honestly, that's probably something that definitely happens.
Oh yeah, it must be.
100%.
You know, no, you know what you do? Halloween's only just gone, so you can't do it now. You have to wait, yeah. What you do, yeah, is you go a week before Halloween, you get a load of flyers made up, and you go around being like a window cleaner or whatever, right? And you're like, oh, the new cleaner, like, do it at a real cheap rate, right? Yeah, like half price of what people would normally do. You do around your whole local area, and on Halloween, you got an egg. Every house that you fucking put a flyer through.
And then they're all get back. Oh, I gotta get this fucking egg off my fucking.
I know a cheap clean. Yeah, mate, you'd rack up. You'd
yeah,
That's
literally,
definitely happened in this country.
And yeah, you just turn up.
Yeah,
boom,
do that.
Do it all on a day. Oh, mate, that's sick. That's such a good idea.
We'll have to this is.
That it's probably a lot easier
That's like an
than
Always
having
Sunny scheme or some shit. Like,
It's probably a lot easier than just capturing a load of raccoons.
let's go buy some fucking eggs, mate. Like, oh.
Yeah.
How many raccoons have you got to capture to really
I don't know.
I know,
six.
in America, raccoons are kind of they're about,
I don't
but
know.
I don't get that. Like in America, surely you can just go buy a gun and shoot a raccoon yourself. Why do you need some dude to do it for you?
I don't know.
In America, doesn't everyone just have a gun? Everyone just walks around with
Yeah,
guns.
every single person. In
I don't
America
know
has a
because
gun.
is it
it
hard to
definitely
say?
doesn't happen in the South. Can you come out and deal with my raccoons? They're like, why haven't you just shot it?
Yeah,
It definitely don't happen.
it's definitely like a New York problem.
Yeah.
or something. It's
oh my god, there's a raccoon
no,
in my
raccoon.
apartment.
Right, boys. Next one. I've actually done this one.
Oh, okay.
Get a new student ID just before leaving school / college / university to enjoy student discount for years after graduating.
I kind of half did that.
Yeah, I did as well.
I got asked to
Like
leave.
2 years.
I got asked to
2
leave
years.
college after a year, and I did a 2-year course. And
Why did you get asked to leave? What did you do wrong?
Nothing bad. I just wasn't there much or very good.
So bad.
Dude, I never turned up and they didn't kick me out.
We got to we did a halfway review where you got half of a grade. I don't know why they did that, but I was on a 2-year and a year, and I was just talking to the teacher, and I remember thinking at the time I don't want to do any more of this course. I'm never here, and I kind of half suggested it to him, I was I'm kind of thinking about maybe not. I might just, but, and you expect teachers to sort of be like, well, why did you feel, and he just went, yeah, I think that would be best.
Yeah, in a bit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, fair enough.
And I was just like,
You've
all
always
right,
been
then
loved, haven't you, Bean?
I'm
leave
out of
then,
here, yeah.
Hey,
I was terrible at college. 'Cause I hated school so much, so I
Dude,
just
college,
didn't go.
I would turn up to college 1 o'clock, already missed all my morning lessons.
Yeah.
Just go get really high, turn up to one lesson, baked out my fucking nut, and then just leave college
I didn't
with
do
all my mates and go smoke more weed.
Yeah.
That's literally all college
See, I didn't
was
do
for me.
conventional college because all my mates were at a different college near me. But
Yeah.
they were all doing English, maths, this and that, subjects,
shit.
and then go.
Yeah,
but
no
I
shit,
was
man.
just
doing
doing
no
art.
shit.
So it was once they taught us all the little bits, it was work on your project, see you in 4 months. So you were just left to fucking. So I would just walk. It was it's been knocked down now, but I would just walk upstairs, make sure they took me for the register, and then I would just walk straight back out the other door, and just fuck off into the town centre for a few hours, and then just go home.
See, the thing
Just
is,
couldn't stand.
the thing for me
being
with
there.
college is the main reason I never showed up is that I knew for a fact that they obviously you get textbooks at the start, and literally everything that the motherfucker tells you in class is in that textbook. They literally,
is it?
they just they probably don't even know this shit themselves. They sit and go through the lesson plan and they teach you that. They
Yeah.
You're
They put-
learning alongside
yeah,
the teacher.
essentially.
Yeah.
And to my brain, I was just I'll just read the book. I'll learn it through and through,
Yeah.
and then I will just go to the exam. And it worked.
So
Did either of you two
you're
go
telling
to-
me you'd rather read the book than see the adaptation?
Wee.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I hated college.
I had
I
about
hate-
50-60%.
I hated school.
I
I
hated
hate
school
school. I
and
hate
college,
university.
yeah.
I hate all of it. I cannot stand education. I think it's
They
the most
can't contain
boring
us,
piece of
guys.
shit.
No.
I think for me, learning wise, I'm a reader. I'll sit and learn it myself. I don't want to listen to some old fart.
It's all about putting it into practice.
I'm too like...
Yeah, but it depends what you're doing. If you're doing like, like applied physics and you need to learn how to use like a fucking electron microscope, fair enough. But most of education, unless you're doing like
English.
if you're doing like mechanics or something like that, of course you need to get fucking hands on. But if you're learning English, creative writing, what do I need to go listen to some old guy fucking like, oh yeah, sure.
It's all outdated crap as well.
Buy my book and all that. Dude, half of fucking academics were just advertising their fucking books.
Well, you know that what they're doing now when they advertise books, because a lot of these uni books you can get online for free and you don't have to pay for them. You can get them online for free and you don't have to pay for them. You literally just Google it and then put PDF and it comes
so
up.
easy.
This is proper like Matt Damon in
shit,
like... do you know what I mean? Like you're paying that for education you could get down at the public library. Like it's proper. Like,
it's true.
It's weird, isn't it? Like,
the thing. It's
what they're doing now.
You go there to
the
get
amount
the piece
of
of paper.
debt like people are in. Like, did either of you two go to uni?
Yeah, I
No,
did. Yeah.
I didn't.
You went to uni, didn't
Yeah.
you? Did you go and like proper like stay in a thingy and like, or did you go here?
It
Like,
wasn't.
I
far.
didn't want to do it. I hate.
He did rock sniffing.
did you always go to like lectures and stuff?
No, I
and,
just
like,
didn't turn up to anything. Like,
But so
the
what?
same
So
thing
your
with college.
whole uni experience was you didn't go to any.
Smoke weed.
You didn't go to any. Didn't go
I
to
was
any
the same-
lessons. All you did was get your book, learn it all
Yeah.
yourself, and then just like the only time you went in really was to
I
do the
got
exam.
98% of my biodiversity test. It's so easy. The thing is that like people act like academia is like this big thing. These people are morons. These people are just good at passing exams. Half the academics there didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, and it pisses me off that it even exists. You know me, my opinion on everything, just burn it all down. But it's just, I just couldn't handle. I hated it. I hate education. I think it's full of elitist cunts, and it's just boring.
I didn't have
And you don't,
a good time at
and it's
school.
all online. You can learn everything in a book. And why do we?
That's what I was saying.
You go there for a piece of paper. You literally go there to just get this piece of paper that says he can do it.
Well, that was one of the pro tips.
Why do you have? Yeah, but why do you have to pay all that money?
you
Why
can-
can't I just go do the test and get the piece of paper?
You can.
Why do you have to? I just don't get it.
You can literally. One of the things on there is like you can lie about your degrees and stuff on your CV because no one will check.
Yeah.
They'll check your reference for your previous job.
Yeah.
That is kind of true to some extent.
I'm quite lucky though because I've got no grades to lie about.
The issue
So
is
I can't
it's
put any
fraud.
there in the first place.
So if you do get caught, it's a small chance, but if you do get caught, you can get like fucked for it.
What are you gonna do?
Get done for fraud.
How would that be fraud?
I'm just saying. I looked it up because I
Okay,
have looked this
I know
up.
what you look up.
It depends. If you're lying about like grades, like say you say, "Oh, I got I don't know. I got it at college. I got the highest. I got a merit or whatever the highest thing is, and in school I got B's. When you got like D's and you got just off of a merit. That's like that can't be fraud. But if you're saying like you have a degree in like
It's
I'm
still
fully
fraud,
qualified to do this thing,
It's all still
That's-
fraud, man.
yeah.
Do you know why?
But the thing is, though, of course it
'Cause-
is. It's all backward. But like you say, not many people check that shit.
It's. I don't think it'd be because like what they're gonna do, phone up your old school and be like, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
it. Like,
the thing
do you
is,
remember
that
this
it's
student
definitely...
from 10 years ago? Yeah, can you?
Yeah,
tell
well,
me
it's
his
obviously
fucking-
illegal, but it's one of those things that like, how are they gonna prove it?
Mm.
You know what I mean? And even if they do prove it, you can just be like, "Oh, sorry, I was just going by memory."
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
literally, what are they gonna do?
I genuinely don't remember.
Oh, you're gonna get arrested for having a bad
Yeah.
memory. Of
I
course they're not
genuinely
gonna do
don't
that.
even remember my
Yeah.
fucking GCSEs off the top of
stupid,
my
man.
head. I couldn't tell you what they were. Fucking yeah, I did not have a good time education wise.
Yeah, it was a bit poo, wasn't it?
I just didn't like the system.
I didn't. Yeah,
Burn it
it's
all
like,
down, man.
like you say, like I had a conversation with someone about it before, like quite recently. It's like everybody loves learning, like genuinely. That is like you can't.
Yeah.
Everyone loves learning about it. If you're
Everyone
passionate
likes
about
learning
something,
different things.
But there's a reason that kids hate being at school because it's just not. You're not encouraged, right, to like hone in on something
It's
and
all
your
about
own like.
passing exams and
Yeah.
you have to get this number and you know.
And I was never good at it. I don't like you say. I don't.
You got
I don't know if
encouraged-
it's like some underlying ADHD.
Nah,
so I
you've
don't-
got
But if I
encouraged-
wasn't interested, I could not focus.
Yeah.
And I'm like that now. Like when I go and do like jobs, it takes me ages to get my head around it all because if I don't give a fuck about something, it just will not
You need to
stay in my head.
What it needs to do is it needs to foster like that want to learn on your own.
Yeah.
Because it's all great and good. Like this is what algebra is. Do it. You have to do it right now, and you have to do the test right now.
Yeah.
You know,
kids don't fucking.
No
kids
kid's
aren't
gonna want to
wired
do
like
that.
Like,
yeah, so like you want to teach them to like, oh, it's good to learn. You know,
Yeah.
but not be a cunt about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you plan on going to prison, quickly learn how to cut hair, because barbers are greatly appreciated by other inmates, and you'll be spared when it comes to prison violence.
You know, I already know how to cut hair.
Fuck.
so-
And you'll have all the sharp objects as well.
I think the
If
big
anyone
issue.
does fuck with you.
I think the big issue right now
I'm
is
surprised they can't be.
Is that still a thing, though?
Nah, they must have
Like-
like an outsourced.
No, but actually, I was
They
literally.
probably get college
Yeah, but
kids
this is
to
the thing.
cut,
I was just thinking about that,
cut
right?
prisoners' hairs.
But
hairs.
you can
hair.
get away with anything in prison. There's like the amount of drugs and things that they're on. They've all got like mobile phones. Of course, they've got a mate who comes in there, someone cuts their hair. Like they go in each other's cells and
Where do
like
they hide
smoke
their
weed
mobiles?
and stuff. Like I don't know where. Well, you know, prisons are like you can get away. You can get all sorts in there.
yeah, man.
A percentage wise,
The
there's
big
more
issue,
fucking drugs
The big
and
issue,
things
obviously,
inside it than out.
is
Like
how you snipping hair if you're not allowed blades.
Literally just.
yeah, but they must. That's what I'm saying. That they must be able to get hold of them because
Nah.
like you can get hold of.
Well, yeah,
A
you
lot
can get
of
all the
things in
shifts,
there.
but is it
No,
worth?
no.
Is it worth adding an extra few years onto
It's
your
prison
sentence?
haircut, so it's literally just a shaver, surely.
If you are genuinely a qualified barber
buzzer.
as well, they might let you.
Maybe
They might just let you have that. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you can easily take out the metal part and you've got a fucking.
What
shit
about
on.
those like Indian videos where they cut each other's hair by setting it on fire? Have you seen?
Oh,
them?
those guys are cool.
What?
Yeah,
Have you not seen them? They literally
No.
just like spray
Yeah.
fire on their hair.
yeah, they're
and
really
like
good.
comb it.
Yeah, they like if they want to get like a fade, they go in with like a match and they like, burn the
Why?
hair. Because they're
Why is that? You've got scissors. Why do you need to? Why are you setting fire to my head?
Maybe they didn't have scissors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the scissors exist now. So
Dude,
why are you still doing
Well, in
that?
India.
Yeah, maybe it's cultural, man. Maybe in India back in the day they didn't invent scissors yet.
Go to India and ask for scissors, and they'll just look at you like.
I always used to wonder though, like how
Oh,
did,
you mean fire? No, I don't mean fire. I mean scissors. Like,
when did hair cuts become a thing?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
back in the day where we all just big bearded, long hairs, like fucking.
I think about that a lot. You know.
You must have
Or-
just
or
done
did-
it. You
or
must have
did
just done it
cavemen do it?
yourself.
But did cavemen used to?
No,
They must have.
No.
But how did they do it? With
Just
rocks?
pulled it out. Ugh.
Ah,
Like
well,
no,
how-
because cavemen when we descended from ape, we were all hairy then anyway. So being
Yeah, but
hairy
if
as
you-
a caveman
if you
is
see
like,
if you see videos of hunter gatherers nowadays, you know, like people that still live like rock people and all that, you know, like fucking sticks and shit. They all have cut hair and shit. They don't have like they're not massive hair. And
Yeah,
big
they
beards.
never have Manscaped. Use Threeskins as a code.
I'm just saying. I
20%
what-
off all products and
Maybe-
free shipping worldwide.
trim your balls.
It's like another thing. It's like
Thanks
your
to
nails. Your nails grow and they grow quite quick.
Mm.
So how are you cutting that with stones? Nah, that just makes cringe. There's no way that we used
Yeah,
to do
it's
that.
yeah. It's like a dog, isn't it?
Cat
Because like
scratching post.
when you're
Nah, there's no way.
because you're constantly like because all
Yeah, you're, like,
because all like
digging and
hunter
stuff.
gatherers would have been like constantly using their hands and like
Really?
yeah
That
bashing
much?
rocks and shit and stuff like that and like
I've bashed up a lot of rocks. I've dug a
probably
lot of
just
dirt.
chew
Not
them
all
off
day forever.
and wouldn't you just chew them off as well? Like, do some
I
animals
guess
do
so.
that? Some
I don't
animals
know.
like,
I
chew
don't
their
know if
nails
animals
off.
What are these
chew
fucking
their
hunter
nails
gatherers
off, I don't
doing,
know.
man?
I've seen dogs like when dogs have got too long nails and you haven't been they'll
chew 'em off, do they?
they'll chew them
We
like
need to get a hunter
Maybe.
gatherer on and interview him.
yeah.
It's like, hey, dude, like,
Mm.
how'd you cut your nails?
You'd be like ugh and we'd be like
Ugh.
oh okay.
Ugh.
You never know, man. Everyone can speak English nowadays.
Apart from
Every time I go abroad, everyone speaks English like fluently. It's crazy.
depends where you go.
I've gone everywhere, man.
Oh yeah, to be honest, you have travelled about quite a lot.
Yeah, man. I went to like all the way across the sea, and they all spoke English. Like, it was a place called US.
So the last time we spoke about this, we said send wedding invites to billionaires because they might on a whim just be like, yeah, send them a wedding gift.
Yeah. Like a hampery thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a hamper. 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
they're
Yeah.
a billionaire. You know what I mean? You invite them.
Oh no, but send them a Lamborghini.
yeah,
Like, you just
yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Maybe like
So this one, you can send wish we could invite you because everyone, you know, been a pandemic, having a
Mm.
wedding. Everyone's having cheap weddings at the moment, aren't they?
Mm.
Yeah.
Wish we could invite you cards and probably still get gifts without having to pay for the big wedding.
That's
Good
true.
idea, that.
Who's
That's a good
buzzing?
idea. That's me. Sorry, it's on silent, but for
That's
some reason
fucking
it's
like
incredibly
It's
loud.
like a
I
proper...
can hear it on here. Yeah.
Go away. Go over there.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. Like, I don't get that. Like, if someone want, even like a good friend of mine messaged me, it's like, yeah, I'm getting married and all that shit. I'm not sending you a present.
You
Oh,
don't
wow.
buy presents for your
Yeah.
immediate family
Yeah,
members
who
for
gives a
Christmas
like,
or their birthday.
I just don't get it. Am I wrong
Yes.
for thinking that? Okay, so you're telling me if I got married,
Yeah,
you
but
go
if
buy
you're
me a
like-
present?
No, but
I don't want a fucking
there's
present.
being wealthy and then there's being like ultra rich. If you message someone that's like ultra, like, do you know what I mean? Like big bucks, like someone who owns like
If
multiple
I
companies
was a
and
big
things,
bucks
like,
guy and someone says I'm getting married, I'd be like, and are you inviting me? If they invited me, I would come, but I wouldn't bring a gift.
But I know what you're like. Their present is your presence.
What do you
That's
mean?
your brain. Or
Yeah.
I'm here. That's your present.
No, it's not.
Fucking
No,
need anything
I just
more.
don't get it. Like, I don't get the whole gift giving thing because it's like you're spending all this money on buying other people presents and then they're giving you presents. Why don't we just both not buy each other presents and just keep our money?
That's a great idea.
It's just genius,
Purely
isn't it?
because I was just going to send all your Christmas presents back now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg.
But
All
that,
right.
but that, yeah,
No, but
it makes sense. doesn't
I
it?
think the thing
Does
about
make
Christmas
sense.
presents, especially when you're older, is it's you get something for someone that they wouldn't necessarily want to spend money on themselves,
but would like.
but would
Yeah,
would
and
enjoy.
appreciate.
Yeah.
Really, but
I like giving
I don't
presents.
know. I feel like it ends up.
I don't do it a lot.
You just
but
end-
I-
I've got you a decent. One of them's decent this year.
I feel like that you just end up with a lot of tat. Because that's why I always buy you a video game on like the PlayStation. Because
Yeah.
then it's like you don't have like something lying about and it doesn't get in the way. It's just there. Go play it if you want to. You know, it's easy.
It's good. I was
Maybe
going to
we
ask Greg
should-
for Mass Effect, but you already bought it.
Yeah, I'm
so-
not-
Maybe
that's the sort of
we
shit I
should
do.
do Threeskins like Secret Santa or something and on the podcast closest to Christmas we'll like.
Can you do that with 3 people?
Yeah, can you?
Don't know.
Yeah, because if you had a present sat right there, you wouldn't know if me or Greg sent it. So yeah,
Yeah, could do.
you just can't do it with 2 people.
Yeah,
3 people works, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not good with math.
you 2 would just have to be very. You can't let him see yours, and he can't let you see his.
Gonna be
Like,
sniffing around. Right,
yeah.
right. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you've been on dating apps recently.
More
Mm.
recently, but
If
in
you
the
come
past,
across a dating profile begging for money, it does happen.
I've seen that.
Send
I
them.
haven't seen that.
Have you
Begging
I've seen-
for money,
Dude, I've seen.
What in like your
I've seen,
bio?
I've seen
Mm.
girls like have like their PayPal links in, man. It's
What, on,
fucking
like,
weird.
What, like Tinder and things?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Mm.
Like send me cash, and they're like, you know, they're like attractive, but it's like I'm not gonna send you cash. That's just, isn't
Yeah.
that just being a prostitute? I don't know. I was like,
Your presence
Ooh.
is my presence.
yeah, that's what they're getting from me. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, I fucking don't. I haven't used dating apps in a little while, but when I was, right, the whole OnlyFans thing,
Mm-hmm.
I got
Yeah.
no fucking problem with it. There's too many blokes out there like, oh, when I'm sorry. It's like, why do you fucking care? Like, doesn't matter. Let people earn fucking money.
Yeah,
however
I
they
like-
want.
only-
And sex work is fucking real work, man. Because fuck me, it's got.
Yeah.
There are people out there like
if you don't think
some of
sex
these
work isn't real work, take a knob up your ass for 3 hours
that
a day.
Yeah, that.
and, then
like-
tell me ain't no
And
work.
don't tell me you can't tell me that there isn't a fucking audience for it because
Nah,
half these
yeah.
OnlyFans, like the big one,
The-
they're earning stacks. But if you're on a dating app, because it's happened to me like 2 or 3 times, like where they don't have anything like in their bio about it, or they don't say anything, which isn't the problem,
Yeah.
like because you don't have to fucking talk about it. But when you're like, they haven't actually got any intention of, they're just looking at you as like a customer. Because they like want to, and they're like,
so
message me
girls
on.
using
Yeah, because I like.
dating apps to get guys onto their OnlyFans.
Yeah, because
that's-
you'll be
that's
like,
fucked
you'll
up,
match
yeah,
with
that's
someone
not
and they'll
cool.
be like, hey, and you send back a, hey, do you know what I mean? How are you?
Yeah.
And they're like, would you rather talk on Instagram or something? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then you go to their Instagram.
Imagine
and
if
then, like, you message them,
Mormons
and you get
started doing that
nothing.
to get people to join their
Yeah,
fucking
and then
church.
you just
You'd be
get
pissed off.
just get an OnlyFans link,
I
and
don't
it's
give a
like,
fuck
well,
about that shit.
like,
I ain't paying for porn. I'm not fucking paying for it.
just go on Tinder.
I am not
and-
going to pay for it.
Just go on Tinder and just say like, I'm an OnlyFans. Like, here's my Only. That's fine.
No,
But,
I
like,
agree. All of
don't
this sex work is
pretend
working
like-
and all that shit. But it's like, because like, especially like Matt says, you know, like take a dick up your ass. But it's not just that. But like, look at the people paying for sex. They have to sleep with that. Like, fair play. They are working hard, these girls. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, my point is that who the fuck pays for OnlyFans? Who the fuck is doing? Who are these guys?
On a side
these
note,
girls,
yeah,
these
like-
girls are making like some of these girls are literally making millions
Yeah.
a month from OnlyFans. Who the fuck is buying that shit? And half of it is just shit content. It's not even that good.
Here's something, yeah. I'm sure that a lot of people have something to say about, selling gambling to people
Yeah.
or selling
I-
alcohol to people
Oh mate. Well, I
because
love
of the
alcohol, though.
addictions. Now, don't tell me that sex and porn isn't an addiction.
It's a massive addiction.
So could that be
It's manipulative.
a little bit?
Well, I wouldn't
it?
go over these.
I'm not saying it is.
because no one makes you go on OnlyFans.
No,
and
that's true,
subscribe
but
to
not
someone's thing.
No
like-
one makes you go gambling. No one makes you drink. No one injects
I
heroin
love-
into
I
your
love
arm.
the slots.
I haven't, Mr. Heroin Addict. I haven't put heroin in your arm. Look. I'm just telling
It's
you.
a conversation to be
I'm
had.
just telling you the heroin. It's not my problem that if you go
Yeah,
overdose.
it was
or you
fair
go
enough,
die.
Mr. Heroin Man.
My point
but-
is, well, Matt's point, I guess, is.
I don't put this on me. I was just saying goofy
But
things.
that's the issue, though, because we live in like a society where making money from people's addictions is a good way to make money, and no one's gonna stop it anytime soon.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, what you want porn banned? Do you want alcohol banned?
Not particularly.
Do you want heroin banned? Oh wait, they did that.
I
But you know what I mean? Like,
Heroin must be pretty good.
but my point, I guess it's
Like,
just one of those
should we
things.
try it?
Oh, mate, we've already tried it. We've had morphine. You know what I mean? That's pretty much heroin.
Look, I've had.
Oh, I've not
fentanyl.
had any more.
You've had morphine.
Yeah,
We
it's
didn't
good.
get addicted on the first go,
Maybe we should try heroin and see
and that's
if we
what
get
they always
addicted.
sell heroin on being bad as. You get
Yeah.
addicted on your first try. What makes it? What's heroin different from heroin and morphine?
Nothing. There's nothing different.
So-
as far as I'm aware, well, like chemically, it's like slightly.
So if
different.
we all try it once, we won't get addicted, surely.
Yeah, no, but the issue with trying heroin is that you have to buy it off the street, and you can't trust these street dealers, man. You can't trust these motherfuckers. They could be selling you anything. You know what I mean?
Dude, I don't trust buying from a corporation.
I saw a thing the other day about I can't remember where it was, but it was like to be careful of. I think it might have been America, to be honest. But even still, it was a bit like fuck me, that's scary. I'm pretty sure it was like fentanyl laced weed or some shit.
Sounds
And it
good.
was like it's like a fucking epidemic or so. It was like I saw that and it's like that's terrifying. Like
What were we
Legalize
talking about?
weed.
What were we talking about on dating apps again?
I don't even think I finished what I was
we
saying.
do it every time.
God help us.
Every
It's because,
time.
no, but it's because you never let me finish.
We don't care.
Stop
what you
being
have to
so
say.
boring, and then maybe this
Yeah,
won't
come
happen.
on. Stop being boring. Let's go.
Right, so here you do. They're
Mm.
begging for money. You send them a request
Okay.
for the same amount instead of a gift. You request from them a tip.
I don't even know where we
It's-
are anymore.
But
What's
yeah,
going on?
I'm
You
really
completely got me
confused.
lost.
Right, so when you go onto PayPal or you can request money from someone instead of gift them. But it looks relatively similar. So if I were to request £20 from you and you're getting loads of people sending you money, if you don't check it properly, she could just send you 20 quid.
Oh, what? Like just while they're clicking through? And
Yeah.
they just do... Ah,
That's smart. Yeah, might have to try that.
That's a good one.
See if we
isn't
get
it?
some free
That's
cash.
a good one.
Ah.
Yeah.
You're a sneaky one.
Yeah, sneerish. Yeah?
Just do something really cheeky and just get like £500 now or some shit. Like.
Yeah, exactly. If you did that to like 100 women on like Tinder, it might work. What do you reckon
It depends on like
percentages
how
would
busy
be.
they are. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it's like some girl.
But if it's a higher amount, they might freak out more and maybe click it quicker. I don't know.
it's hard to say.
Or is
Isn't
it
it?
cheaper? If it's cheaper, another 10.
If you go for someone like really popular though, chances are they get like big tips anyway.
just
so
like we
you
do
might
on
get away with
on
it.
our tip jar. Thank you very much.
Big tips.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Actually, yeah, make sure you tip us and don't request the money from us
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
fuck us over.
Don't steal that and use it
And
against
yeah,
us.
Another
Yeah.
thing is, if you're addicted to us, then go get help.
Yeah.
I think that's the same thing that people need to start doing. You know what I mean? Like,
If you're addicted to us, like start drinking more.
it's like
or
how
using
they
drugs
start
or
doing
something.
drink responsibly and smoke responsibly. I think girls in their OnlyFans things and that's start going subscribe responsibly.
Ah, that's a good point.
It's true.
That
okay?
could be...
Dudes, I know some guys like I've met
Don't become a fucking.
I've met guys
become
that are addicted to porn, man, and it's kind of sad. And it's
But
really
then you
bad.
could say...
They spend their
You
like
could say
spend
they're
like 4 or
addicted
5
to
hours
porn, they're
a
not
day.
addicted to me.
4 or 5 hours a day.
Yeah, and it's not even just wanking; it's just like watching and just looking at it. And
How can you just watch porn without
exactly?
wanking over
But that's
it?
an addiction, isn't it?
That's awful.
I can watch it and just be like completely flaccid.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, easily.
No.
It's called meditation.
No,
I'm
I think you'll get a bit.
You're
You'll get a bit.
You get a
warm
chub,
down it. You
semi-chub.
get you be. Unless you're like getting active with it, I don't think. Yeah, I think I could have it on in the background and just not going to give.
Yeah,
a
but I
fuck.
just wouldn't want to. It, like, it's
Yeah, no, I agree.
It
I agree.
serves
Yeah,
a purpose.
Yeah,
It's like I only want to. What's that?
If I put
Oh, was there a fly?
If I put porn on that telly right now,
Yeah.
and you,
No, that's the thing. It's situational. Yeah, because you put it on, and I'm being subjected to it. But if I put it on myself, there's only even one. I'm not just like.
Okay, you
I
can choose
fancy
what you
watch-
want then.
No, but that's still like.
Yeah, let's get some MILF stuff on. What
It's
was
not
it?
the right It's not the right time for me right now. That's what I'm saying though. When you put it on yourself, when I'm like gonna click that, when I'm gonna be like, right, it's porn time. It's not just to like have a. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna watch this for an hour.
If we stuck you to a chair, yeah, we stuck you to a chair and you could not get out, yeah, and we put porn on, and me and Greg were just both staring in your eyes, and your head is blocked like this.
This is not the point I
I
was making, and you know it.
No. And
You
the only way you're allowed to get out is to have an erection.
To not have one.
No, to have an erection.
Oh,
Go on, let it
Would
out.
you just be like,
am
yeah,
I allowed to choose the porn?
yeah,
I reckon it would happen pretty. You know,
quick?
I reckon I could zone you two out.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you weren't in like direct eye. view
No, we're
of me.
fucking
If
like,
you're behind,
just off
like,
the side.
Yeah, that's fine. I reckon I could do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, do you reckon you could
I'm
come?
like Dennis, you know what I mean? He's like, I can go from flaccid to erect in 3 seconds or whatever.
Not
Like,
too
flaccid,
hard.
erect.
Not too soft.
Yeah. I do that.
How
Yeah.
about to come?
No, you see,
No,
that's just.
this is getting weird, alright?
This is getting-
Last podcast we did enough of this. We can.
Why do we get this? Is slowly becoming like more and more like bottom, where we just sit here and just talk like about horny shit.
How long would it take for you to come if we were directly staring
If
in
we
your
were all
eyes?
sat
I'm
together.
shutting this conversation.
Yeah, that needs to be ended.
Alright, should we go back? Should we get onto the illegal tips now?
Yeah,
The
go
ones
on.
previously were unethical. These are now illegal. So do not go and try any of these.
Nah. You can fuck the law, man. Do whatever you want.
Put a nicotine patch on your dick whilst your significant other sucks it. That way, when they're not sucking your dick, they'll think they're going through dick sucking withdrawals.
I like that. It's just that you can't do it invisibly, can you? Like,
Suck my dick with this like weird,
Yeah.
strange patch
No, you
around it,
just.
like.
you could maybe get like a. I think there's
You
like
could-
nicotine
Yeah,
cream.
yeah,
that you can get.
nicotine cream.
Yeah, there's like.
Yeah, but what would this do to your dick? I don't think it would-
nicotine-y. You get addicted to nicotine yourself.
No,
That's
nicotine-y
Yeah,
dick.
you'd also get
Yeah.
nicotine addiction yourself. That'd be the big problem.
Nicotine.
But then again,
Yeah.
if you're
Don't
putting nicotine on your
don't
dick,
nicotine.
no, but then
Don't
again,
ever
if you're
do
putting
that.
nicotine on your dick every single time you get it sucked, and she wants to suck it loads, and you're putting the nicotine on your dick loads, that means like there's a mutual
Yeah, but
thing.
I-
You're getting your nicotine,
It
and you're
does
getting your...
sound like. I mean, I would get addicted to nicotine for that.
I don't know. I feel like manipulating people into giving sex.
This is why these are illegal. These aren't unethical.
I don't know if that's illegal. Is it illegal to spike someone with nicotine?
Yeah, but you're not spiking them because they can just see the cream all over your dick.
Spiking someone with like a roofie, obviously illegal. Spiking someone with nicotine, is that illegal?
Would your dick go yellowy like cigarette fingers?
I don't know.
That's a good shout, actually. I don't think
I
it's.
don't think
I
it
don't
does,
think
no.
it's.
It's
the
the-
Is it the
nicotine that-
smoke that makes it?
It must be the
Possibly.
smoke and the tar that causes the yellow.
Here's one that, Greg, you're like. Crows are highly intelligent, therefore trainable.
Yeah.
Feed them and they will befriend you.
They won't.
Once befriended, they will invite other crows.
Mm.
When you have an army of crows, train them to attack people.
Mm.
With a large army of crows, they can murder someone. Very unlikely someone can prove this. But
I don't know if you could train them
that's a
to
really
murder.
stupid, dumb one. It's a
That
shit
is
post. But...
Terrible.
No, I don't think you could. No, it's not a bad idea because
Someone would have done this though if it was.
No, but they are right
doable,
that crows. If you feed crows, the other crows will tell other crows to come, and you will literally. You'll get to the
But
point
that
where
doesn't
you can have
necessarily
like
mean you have an army that you can train to attack
yeah, but
someone
that's
on
the
spot.
issue.
Like,
Yeah, that's the
What
issue.
is
training
a
them.
lot of crows put together called?
A murder.
Mm.
I think you could. I think if you
That's
really knew crow psychology, you were like a crow expert, and like
Psychology.
you've studied them for 20 years.
I drink it every morning so I can fight like the crow.
I think you could. You probably could. but
20 years.
You
Is it worth that?
you
might
need
as
to
well,
lock
you
them
might as
up.
well kill
You
someone and
need
go
to
20
cage
years
them.
for
You
murder.
need to build a big aviary, and you be able to like control them and kill the ones that aren't like murdering. you know, like selectively breed them for generations to be murder crows. Just
Proper vicious little bastards.
feed them,
like,
feed them fight milk every
Rottweiler
day.
crows,
Milk,
like,
yeah.
Feed them some fight milk every
Yeah.
day to get fucking strong.
Strong like the
ready
crow.
to murder. It's a shit post, but I don't know.
That was shit.
I feel like to some extent, if you put the effort in, maybe. Your mum's hot, mate.
My mum.
Yeah. I saw your mum today for the first time.
Did you?
Yeah. She knocked on my window to move out of the way so they could park up.
Oh yeah, she said who's that waiting outside for it. Yeah.
She's nice, yeah.
Keep
Yeah?
listening.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a word with her?
Nah, wait till your old man passes and we swoop in.
You're a...
Swoop in.
uh,
You know sniffer dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. I had an experience with a sniffer dog recently.
You stick
Recently?
your butt.
Yeah. I went to a football away game,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's only the second.
Norwich.
Out of all the that was horrible. Out of all the away games I've ever done, this is only the second time I've ever seen a sniffer dog.
Was it?
And we were parked in a car park a little while away from the pub, but I'd had a smoke. We come out of the pub and I'd rolled a joint and had a smoke. And then I knew we were going to the ground, so I took it back to the car, all the stuff, and I walked to the ground, all glazed, and immediately sniffer dogs taken off to the side and being searched. And I was just...
you were searched for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so like... it sounds so like cunty, but like being searched and like patted down where you know you haven't got shit on you. I was just like...
I hate
Like,
it.
you
Yeah.
fucking search what you want, mate. You're not gonna find shit, but you can clearly see by looking into my eyes, I'm fucked right
yeah.
now. But like,
The amount
it
of
was
times
great.
that like police have searched me for weed and I've clearly smoked it all.
yeah.
And I'm just there like,
Good
was
luck.
that time
Good
when
luck finding any
There was
motherfucker.
that
Like,
time when the police officer asked me and I was like, it's in my lungs.
yeah, dude.
what are you gonna do?
We
Yeah.
hotbox like our mate shit. Like, because what happened is our friend with like mum was going away. And,
Yeah.
you know, we're like, Matt must be like 19, he must have been like 17 or something around that time. And Matt was just like, we're having a party at your place then. And he's like, no. Matt made a Facebook.
Immediate peer pressure.
And this is like like back when
Yeah,
Facebook,
the old
before old
Facebook
people,
group, like,
before old people
yeah.
existed on Facebook. Matt made a fucking event, and it was like he invited like the whole of our town,
You're a bastard.
literally everyone.
I
It was so busy,
No.
dude.
No.
You're
Right, so this sounds
fucker.
horrible, yeah, but I put him in charge of the group and I said you can cancel it whenever.
But you know, this
People would
this
still
poor
show
guy
up, like-
is peer pressured now, and he knows he's not.
No, I said, no,
Dude, everyone in town's gonna like fucking think he's a loser for cancelling it. Come on.
you just delete it.
No,
funny.
it's not that easy. Anyway, so
Doesn't wanna ruin
we have
his
this
reputation.
huge party.
I forgot about
it
that
was
bit.
so big. Like there's so many people. Like I even had sex in his sister's bed that day. Couldn't help myself. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and he said I couldn't do it. Like anyway, another funny thing is that my girlfriend at the time was there.
Oh, Greg.
What? No, the funny thing.
Greg.
This is has this ever happened to you before? Where you?
What, cheated on a bird at a party?
No, I wasn't cheating on it. I didn't cheat on anyone. No.
You just said that you had sex in the thing and your girlfriend was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was having sex
Oh, right.
with her. Come on,
Okay.
connect the dots, boy.
Anyway,
Well,
but-
no, but he said it in a way that like
It was
I
one
was
of the-
having
no, but
sex
it
while
was
my
great.
girlfriend
It was one of those.
was there.
It was my first interaction with the ex-girlfriend dynamic.
Oh, okay.
It was fucking horrible because like my girlfriend at the time was super baked because we smoked like a quarter to ourselves and
Nice.
we were fucking out of it, and she wanted to go to get some food. So she went to the fridge and just started eating ham out of the fridge or whatever. You know, whatever women do.
That's what women do, just eat ham out the fridge.
And then out of nowhere, I hear my ex-girlfriend go, "Oh, quick!" And I was like, "Oh shit!" Because I she's got one of those.
You know that voice?
She's got one of those
I
voices.
know that
She's
voice.
got one of, no, I'm not gonna be mean. Yeah, she's got one of those voices that anyway. And I'm baked.
Identifiable.
Anyway, the
Wow,
girls
yeah.
start getting to talking, and I'm just like, I was just like, I'm out of here. So I go into the shed, and the shed, Matt's in there, like everyone's in there, just smoking, and like it's like steam. Wait,
The fucking sauna in there.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a good night. I was a really great.
That was a funny night.
That was such a good night. Anyway, I don't know why I went off on a tangent there. I just thought it
It's
was.
just because that's what we do.
I fell asleep in a bath that night, I think.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was. We could probably write a fucking book on like the house party shit.
I went to a party once where someone shit in a bath. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had a house party.
That's like an in between as
I
well.
had a
They'll
house
probably even
party,
laugh after that.
I had a house party once where like one of my mates got so fucking drunk. we didn't know what to do with him. It's like puking up stuff, so we just put him in the bath. he just puked up all over himself. And then we rang
Filled the bath.
Yeah, man. And then we rang his mum. Was just like, "Can you come pick him up?" And we like carried him out.
He wasn't a small boy either, was he?
Oh, he's a big lad, man. He was like fucking size of the sofa, man. He was big. Yeah, he was like Matt size. He was like, you know, maybe shorter, but Matt size.
Dwarfish.
Yeah,
Oh,
tall
tall dwarf.
yeah, like
A dwarf the size of a sofa. Yeah, I got
what the
you.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
I got you, man.
Anyway,
Police sniffer dogs.
Yeah, sorry. Fucking hell.
sniffer dogs.
Go on, we
Something
interrupted
about sniffer
again.
dogs.
Sorry.
You guys need to catch yourselves out. So, you just adopt old police sniffer dogs, and you can fucking find yourself some free drugs, motherfucker.
Oh, mate.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Thing is,
Oh,
that
I reckon they terminate them to stop that from happening.
where do you think there's like a place
Surely.
you can go?
As soon as
Surely.
as soon as their sniffer starts going, they
It's-
start getting confused.
Yeah.
Now they're like, this one's.
Yeah.
It's a
the
good
bin.
thing. You get your sniffer dog. All right, you take it out into like the middle of town, like late at night. Wear a high vis jacket, and then if you get someone sniff, it's like, "Oh mate, come over here," because they're not gonna know you're not police.
I don't know about because you're getting so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as long as you never say I'm a police officer, you don't have police written on you or anything. I think you can get away with it. Legally.
If it's a high vis and you're talking to someone who's like twatted, you could get away with it. As long as you don't actually have police written on you
Yeah.
anywhere and you don't say you're police.
like if you're saying, "Oi, can I search you?" or "I'm gonna have to search you,"
Yeah.
and they say yes, technically they're consenting, which means you're not breaking any laws.
I saw a brilliant video recently. I'm obsessed with like Spice Head compilations and like videos of just like complete smackheads and things. I love it. And
I got something to say.
there was a video of these two traveller lads because like traveller like wind up videos, like they just love winding the general public up. And these two lads who are very clearly not police officers. Do you know what I mean? They're in like some little car, or whatever. They're like all tracksuited up or whatever. But there's like a crackhead. This is in like Liverpool somewhere, I think maybe. He's got a mate stood next to him who's like shouting. He's going like, Jack. He's like, that is not your fucking ID. He's like, that's a pair of keys. And he's like, and you think your mate's trying to wind you up or whatever. And he's like, oh, fuck off. And he's going, shut up. But he's got a pair of keys like in his face. He's going like, oh, leave off you. Like, and he's like, I'll show you it in a minute. It's brilliant.
Right, here's I've got two more, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
You ready? Right, so this one's a little bit long-winded.
Yeah, go on.
We'll
We'll try and do these snappy
So,
thingy.
always have a recent picture of a most wanted person on your phone. And for this reason, if you're speeding or you run a red light and the police catch you, you just say, I just saw this guy. I was trying to drive alongside so I could get his number plate to ring you.
Oh, I don't think they care though.
Yeah, if there's one thing that the police don't care about,
If it's like top,
Murderer.
if it's like
Yeah.
top
FBI's top
most
10.
wanted,
they couldn't.
but then-
They do not care, dude. The police literally, you could like stop. Let's say I had to go 31 miles an hour to stop someone from blowing up England. they will still give me a fine. They don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. They don't fucking care.
To be fair, the other day I saw a police officer arrest a firefighter who just pulled over to the side of the road to stop someone from burning to death because his car was too far out.
That's
fucking
Or
A.
like the fire engine was too far out onto the road.
Fuck the police, man. Like,
Coming straight from the
I know a
underground.
lot of people that like say fuck the police are just trying to be like, but dude,
yeah,
I
proper
fucking hate-
fuck them.
There's probably
Fuck
like
'em.
some nice ones. Country police are usually nice because in a country they have nothing to do. So
Yeah, they don't do. Yeah,
they just sit
exactly,
about
like-
and have fun all day. They're
but-
usually quite nice out there. But
The
as soon as
last
you go to
one-
the city, they're all
Yeah.
cunts.
Last one, to do
Go
with
on.
drugs as well. Always carry a parcel addressed to yourself in your car when driving with/dealing in illegal substances, because they cannot open your mail without a
warrant.
warrant.
Yeah.
Seriously,
They can search you without a warrant.
Yeah, is that America or England though?
That's America, obviously.
In England, mate,
doesn't
they
that-
can do whatever the fuck they want. They're
Yeah,
just
'cause of
like,
the terrorist law.
terrorist. Yeah, you're a terrorist.
They-
Give us your email.
That's only America. Did you say that works?
Yeah, I don't know where it. I'm sure it's in the house somewhere in some drawer. I have a search thing that I've been searched for and a warning for terrorism.
Yeah, police used to do that loads.
He said I saw a black ball in your hand, and he said he thought it was a grenade. So it gave him, it
Dude.
gave him the power to be able to look through my backpack.
Shame you didn't have a grenade to blow
It's
the
mental.
fucking
It's mental what they'll fucking like.
I know.
My old man told me an interesting story the other week. He told like when I was going up to Liverpool for a stag do, and he said, "Oh, last time he went to Liverpool, or whatever, he went when he was younger, and it was during the time of all like the IRA bombings and shit."
Oh yeah.
And he said like they were trying to make a phone call, like a few lads, and they all got in a phone box. 'Cause phone boxes were used back then, and they were all in
Back
this
in the
phone
day.
box, and these police pulled up and like all jumped out. I'm like, what are you fucking do? Because 3 or 4 blokes in a fucking police box or whatever, and they were like, he went, yeah, and they tried to have them or whatever. But it's like,
Really?
yeah, it's like
That's so dark.
terrorism threat,
Yeah,
like
terrorism.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
the thing.
terrorism,
Mad, innit?
not
Like-
good.
Yeah.
Searching me for no reason.
Honestly, like,
Also
and
not
using
good.
the excuse of
Yeah.
terrorism.
yeah.
I'll
Did you
if I
see
can find
recently
that
they just
somewhere.
passed the thingy as well that you can't be searched now if they smell cannabis.
That's good.
If they just smell it, they have no right to.
because the amount of
search you.
times I used to get searched because I stunk
I'll
of
tell you
cannabis.
why. I'll tell you why that
Stinky.
is. It's probably because you smell weed all the time down the high streets in
Yeah.
England.
Oh,
which
dude,
you never
yeah,
used to be
all
able
the
to
time.
do.
It's just
It's
constant.
so
now.
constant
Yeah.
now that they'd be searching everyone if there was.
It used
the
to be
law.
like a
Yeah.
thing if you smell weed in the streets, like it was like a rare thing, and you'd be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
But now it's just like, oh, it's just
everywhere. Yeah.
Everyone smokes weed,
but
apart from me.
people do smoke CBD joints as well. So there's
They
that
do
as well.
smell very similar.
Yeah, they I was quite surprised because Matt has some CBD
Yeah.
marijuana recently, and I was just like, it does smell kind of like it.
Yeah. It look.
It pretty much is weed.
it
It just
would
the
look
only
like
thing
it
it
as
doesn't
well.
have is the THC. So.
Do they do that on purpose, right, or does it genuinely like? Because I don't really know a lot about.
No,
CBD.
what it is like I
Does
think
it
it's
grow,
like a
like-
certain strain that they've bred to
Not have the THC
yeah, so like
in it.
yeah, like
Right. Okay, that makes.
at least I
sense.
think that's what they've done. It's
Because
pretty
I'd
cool.
never had a CBD joint until then, but I just assumed like CBD
Mm.
was this entirely owned separate, like you get it in a fucking jar and it would be like just dust or. But he had
Yeah,
like proper
yeah.
nuggies, like
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's
Weird,
mental.
isn't
and
it?
it smelt like weed.
You can.
It smelled when I got a little bit when you like hoon it smelled a little bit like flowery. I was like, this is a bit, but when you first open it up, it's like that's weed. Like I know that. Like,
That's
it
what's
smelled
good
like-
about them. You just literally just buy CBD flour and then use that packet
Yeah.
for your real weed.
Yeah,
Genius.
Yeah,
There you go. It's like illegal life pro tip.
Yeah, that's true.
Coming
More
straight
you
from the
know.
Threeskins.
Yeah,
Anyway, guys,
good
hope
shout.
you enjoyed those ones.
Yeah.
I know I did tell you they're a little bit guff this time,
Yes,
but
sorry we went off into shit tangents and said dumb
That's-
shit.
People must be used to that by now because it's all we do. Like we're terrible for it.
do you know what they need to do to combat it? They need to come up with their own topics.
I did a topic recently.
I did a
know.
topic recently.
Well, so that's a grand total of 2 for you and 2 for you.
It's my turn next. It's my turn next time.
Nah, can't be bothered to do one on fucking the ins and outs of.
A dinosaur's
cavemen.
bumhole.
I was gonna do it
Yeah.
on
Rectal.
the philosophy of meta ethics, but we can do something else. If you
The
want.
philosophy of what?
Meta ethics. So it's like meta ethics is like what
You did
is
that
ethics?
last time.
No, I did like trolley problem, didn't I?
Same thing.
No, that's
The
normative
fuck is the trolley
ethics.
problem?
Oh, great.
Okay, well, you come up with an idea then.
Oh yeah, like I'll cut.
Okay, I'll do dinosaurs then. How about dinosaur?
We can do
podcast?
dinosaurs.
I don't
Yeah?
like.
No, not dinosaurs. Do what you really bum. We take the piss out of Greg bumming dinosaurs. He doesn't bum dinosaurs. He bums the animals that aren't dinosaurs that are old.
Yeah, like Edie Ackman biota. Yeah.
See?
What did you just say?
Yeah, you'll find out soon enough, man.
Ediacan biota.
I went all
did
the
you
way.
say?
I went all the way to Oxford once just to go see literally like
That fucking far distance. Gone.
Yeah, well, it's quite far from me.
Mhm.
Just to see a rock that had like some imprints on it, because it was from like.
You should just finish that
This,
rock.
no, but it's from like before the Cambrian period, man. It's like some fucking deep shit, man.
I
don't
wouldn't
know-
travel that far to see the Rock.
Yeah, but he's you see him in films all the time. You don't need to see him in person.
I
He
You
looks
must have seen
exactly
a
the same.
picture of this thing.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of it. Yeah, but I wanted to see it in person.
I
Yeah, I wanna
touched
see
it.
the
There's a
rock in
thing at the
person.
there's a thing at the Science Museum in London, and I remember where I went there years ago, and it was like, and it had a plaque next to. I think it might have been like from an asteroid or something, and it said like, "This will be the oldest thing you ever touch" or some shit like that, and it's just a big fucking
Rock.
Yeah,
Do you get to touch it?
Yeah, it's like there. And and
People
touch
are
it.
definitely like dick slapping it, licking it.
Mm. Oh, my dick touched the oldest thing.
Yeah.
Dick slap something in a museum, like
You would.
if someone
Yeah.
told me to.
Yeah, I know you would.
You
Maybe not in a museum.
You know that stone that everyone kisses? Dick slap that.
Do you remember when you... I say that every
Yeah.
time. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much to
Charlie?
Reborn...
Charles?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Reborn Audio. You're a legend.
Cheers, man.
You've helped us out very much.
Yeah, really appreciate it,
That was
bro.
very cool.
Coming from Greg. 100 likes every podcast. We are uploading still on Spotify and iTunes. I might be a little bit behind on the times. That's my fault.
But they will all be up
Recently
there.
did have an issue with the casting provider that we use, so
Yeah, so
That's all-
apologies.
that's all fixed now.
Excuses.
Yeah, so I can't wait till next week where we do.
I don't know
what
if
is
I'll do it.
Old
do,
animals.
do you
that
really want me to
aren't
do
that
that?
dead.
I feel like you guys will.
No, but we could get pictures up.
If you want to send us a tip, links in the description. If you want to write a little message and it get read out on this podcast, put it in that link down there will take you to where that will happen, and you'll
Yes.
be banging.
buy me a bottle of wine.
And also
Yeah.
follow us on Instagram. And also listen to this joke. What did the leper say to the prostitute?
I don't know.
Keep the tip.
Keep the tip.
Of course he did.
Enjoy. Have a good week and Christmas, even though we'll have another one out before Christmas. But enjoy Christmas anyway. Buy some good presents and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas, isn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Buy me a present, Greg.
Soon.
Come on, Macaulay Culkin. You should know when Christmas is.
I'm Kieran. Culkin.
He's been watching Succession, hasn't he?
You are
Yeah.
Kevin, mate, all day.
There was-
Anybody order
I-
me a plain cheese?
I remember at least once when we were kids, Greg being stopped and someone asking if he was the kid from Home Alone. And this is like
I looked a lot more like him when I was younger. Yeah, definitely.
this is like when you were like 7. So Macaulay Culkin must have been about 13, 14.
18 or some shit. by then, yeah.
Probably. All right, guys, we love you. All the best. Peace. Kisses.